Or whichever you're more into. So in life there are only two emotions, fear and love. Hate, of course, would be fear encapsulating love, and control would be love encapsulating fear. What you empower is neutral. So positive and negative and will. When the will of God and the Spirit of God descends, it's only going to empower what you want and what you don't want. So, of course, you know which one you want to balance. The wants, of course. And often when a person hurts us, we say, damn, that person hurt us. If you go to a store and I say, pick out everything you want, anything at all. Anything I buy you won't bring you joy because I can't make you happy. It will feel good in the moment. So momentarily you'll feel at ease, you'll feel at bliss. But it won't ever really bring you that joy because you make yourself feel. Society bases its law depending on what everyone else is saying. So if I say, this person's crazy, and you get 10 people to agree, then this person, by default, is crazy. Now what if you speak to the person and you find out they're not crazy? Then you just disprove society. So oftentimes, actually always, it's always a personal experience, how you perceive it and how it's being reflected on you. They say after 2012, the karma was cleansed, and because we've entered into a more feminine energy, and all of that old preceded energy has been rectified and eradicated. Things are coming to the surface. Things are being exposed. Political corruption, racism. We're seeing who the racist people are. We're seeing which politicians are the ones who are lying and being deceitful. As we grow in consciousness, we have to continue to strive to better ourselves. It's easy to say, oh, I don't want to help that person. That person didn't help me. I don't want to promote for that person. What good does it do for me? I don't learn anything whatsoever. It becomes I scratch your back if you scratch my back. And I don't want to get my hands dirty if it doesn't benefit me in any way. But if it's in your mind and you have a conscious, then you know that you must do it for the betterment of humanity, not for the sake of what you gain. We live in a society now when everything's so fast-paced, everything is all about security. The fear is ingrained so deeply, it's ingrained into the fabric of our clothing. I mean, down to the food we eat, to the GMO, to what's organic, what isn't organic, what's vegan, what's kosher, what isn't, what's halal. And halal and kosher are the same thing. But what I mean is, if we keep living in a world where it's always give and take, what we don't realize is at the end of the spectrum, we all suffer. We all suffer. If we continue saying, I don't care, I'm only going to do it for that person if they do it for me, then nothing's going to happen around you, because success works through partnerships. That's how you become legendary, through partnerships, through understanding, love and passion. The moment you say to the Great Spirit, Great Spirit, I surrender to you, bring me all that I am, and let me experience myself through the trials and the people that are going to show me where I myself have to change. And you will. Relationships are going to be the same. You'll attract people after people after people with the same faces, very similar energy. And then, when you feel hurt, because no one can make you feel, remember, it's all you anyway, you're going to meet a lover with a lover, and then another lover, and you're going to say, this person hurt me, this person made me feel so hurt. No, it's you allowing yourself to experience and personify hurt. And so you are. Magnetism, right? Polarity, opposition. If this magnet is weak on this end, then it's going to fall. If this magnet senses another magnet up here, it's going to attract. Polarity. Outgrowing the magnetism. We outgrow the magnetism. We don't change. We evolve, but we really ascend into becoming. Even when we're descending, it's still a reflection of the higher world. So we're just projecting. We're winding up to propel back into what we're supposed to be again. It's all about the descend to ascend. Just like I meet a lot of people who they say, okay, I want to get into spirituality. And we know everything's spiritual, this we understand. I want to get more spiritual, so I want to do more spiritual things. I want to wear more spiritual clothing. Okay, cool. But are you really living? Are you really playing your part? Are you really giving yourself? And it's okay if you don't want to always give yourself. That's okay. I mean, there are people who are just along for the ride, like one of my friends says. There are people who don't want to give, and that's okay, because they don't feel adequate in themselves to give. And that's smart, too, because if you don't feel like you're the kind of person who can give, what's the use of giving? To say, I want to take care of people, I want to help people, but not take care of yourself, is the same as you saying, I don't want to care about people, I want to hurt people, because you're hurting yourself. People will be inclined to move by your force alone. Any opposition to accept change will result in catastrophe. So you have to be willing to accept that change is the only real truth. And change is life, change is life, change is truth. So this is my video on spirituality, change, and what you allow in your life. Because everything is what you allow. Peace, love, many blessings to you forever.